Welcome to 2K. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving, Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Thompson in a two-guard. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Drew Eubanks out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Back to Marshall. Irving for 3. Drains the triple.
Don't. Want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Harden. Misses the 3. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. The angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
7th in scoring. And taking a look at their transition offense, they finished in the top 10 in the league in fast breaks, showing just how hungry they were to get out and run and try to beat teams quickly.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Here's Marshall. His last outing, he had 20. Eubanks with it. Gafford picks him up. Harden surveying the D. Here's Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Irving. The shake. Shoots over Harden. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations. But if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now here's Harden, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Jones. Outside Harden. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. High arcing shot. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks leading. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Irving fires from way outside. No good on the quick 3. The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Shot from 16. And there's Leonard on the assist from Powell. Leonard's got 5.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Jones against Irving. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Powell, left side. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving with it. He's picked up by Jones. On the wing, Davis. Off target with the 3. Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He made a big... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point.
Harden's so good at getting the shot he wants and making tough shots when he has to. Great agility.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Sinks the tray.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
Irving against Leonard. On the wing, Thompson. Still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. Stripped away. And it's the Clippers on the break. Harden misses.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Irving finds Thompson. And here is Irving. He's got 15. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Now here's Gafford. Marshall passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Gafford. Outside for Irving. Davis with a screen on Jones. Irving, the pass to Davis. And it's going to be a 3-second call. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Harden with it. Marshall's there. Here's Eubanks. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the right side. On the wing, Thompson. 1:52 left in the first half of this one. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
On the wing, Harden. Defended by Thompson. Eubanks. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Powell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Jones. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Jones. Jones with the block. And he gets it to go. Davis has got 5 points. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
He drops it from range.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Here's Gafford. He can't hit that time. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. 26 seconds left to play in the half. Davis finds Irving. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Another steal. Knocked loose. Thompson outside. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, all. We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Okay, guys, now let's see what... That does it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Brown in at the 4. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Bogdanovic into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Daniel Gafford on top. Ivica Zubac 3rd.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Dallas leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. Exum outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Coffey. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses. Looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Screen by Lively. They get it again. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Lively's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dunn left side. Here's Coffey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Bogdanovic passes to Coffey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That one goes in.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. checked in for Dunn. And Dallas with a change here, too. Prosper's checked in. Simmons looking around. Pass to Zubac. And here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Brown, a screen on Martin. Outside Bogdanovich. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas basketball.
A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Screen by Lively. Oh, there's the alley!
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Brown passes to Bogdanovich. Simmons with a screen on Martin. And here's Brown for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Jones against Irving. 1:05 left to play in the third. Tipped. Here's Leonard. Leonard in transition.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Three-pointer. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
3-point basket.
Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard inside. Lively's there. Leonard looking around from outside the arc. Count it! Leonard for 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Lively's shot is off. He got it up.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the
Well,
play.
we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Dallas on.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 20 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Powell. He gets it in there.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Davis a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, AD! An easy target on the lob.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. Pass to Eubanks. Out to Leonard. Powell sets a screen. Leonard passes to Eubanks. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
There's Davis with the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. And he lays it up and in. Jones has got his first points of the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Harden with it. Marshall's there. The shot by Eubanks, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lively passes to Irving. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 23 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Leonard. 4-3. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Now Irving with the drive out to the right wing. Lively passes to Thompson. Lively with a screen on Leonard. 5 to shoot. Back to Lively. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 6.
Foul called for Marshall. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Jones. Outside Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Eubanks. Let's go with a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Harden with it. This one for 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Mavericks lead by 6. To the middle. Here's Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup. From Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Harden from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Irving for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
LA foul. Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Marshall. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Irving against Jones. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Jones. Irving for three. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking
and a good third. Thursday evening team. K Sports. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Stephen Curry.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now here's Payton, back to Curry. Butler, a screen on Harden. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Leonard, and he comes up with the deuce.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Shoots the 3, and Stephen Curry gets the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden against Butler. Harden can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Curry against Powell. Curry kicks to Green. Outside Butler. Eubanks grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Harden sets the pick for Powell, takes a 3, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry's shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the night. here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Curry looking around. Outside Butler. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
It's Powell on the wing. No good on the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Butler finds Jackson Davis. Back to Butler. 1:16 left in the first. Going inside. It's deflected. Outside Leonard. To the inside. And stolen by Butler. Green drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And Butler sends it back.
Always ready to make an impact defensively. Butler sees the shot forming and just attacks the opportunity to block it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Curry. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Curry passes to Butler. 5 on the clock. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
He's gone 1 of 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
They set the pick. Pass to Eubanks. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Now, here's Payton. Outside for Curry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing for them.
They've got Harden. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. I was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Jackson Davis finds Butler. Payton up top. Curry against Bogdanovich. There's a good screen. Superb touch by Curry on the floater.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Green with the block. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Warriors leading by 7. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Harden against Curry. Out to Payton. Outside Curry. Butler is screen on Harden. Here's Curry. Wow, magical move. Inside from Steph Curry.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
On the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden, coming off a terrific season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
No coverage that time.
Gary Payton the second.
Payton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Harden. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get into his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Boy, at least. Gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Knicks, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Curry. 10 points for him. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson Davis. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:09 left in the first half. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Shot to stop the run. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Curry against Harden. Butler is screen on Harden. Here's Curry. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Clippers trail by 17. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Curry passes to Butler. No good with the triple. Harden outside. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. Nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And get ready for...
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a...
Taking a peek now. Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a... A little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody, Podziemski out there with Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Brown, and he drives in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Hield against Simmons. Kuminga the pass to Hield. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 19.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Coffey. Bangs home the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I love to hear those stories. Thanks, David.
and not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Zubac with the screen for Bogdanovic. Offline with his three. Warriors leading by 18. Moody with it, outguarded by Simmons.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
2 minutes remaining in the
Zubac in the post, defended by Looney. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Bogdanovic, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the slam by Moody.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Right side, Kuminga. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Post. Sinks the triple. Post has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Coffee can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Looney and taken away by Brown. Here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Healed from outside. Simmons pulls it in. Outside, Bogdanovic. The tray. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Substitution on the court.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Drew Eubanks out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Payton attacking to the left wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D. 19-point game. 6 to shoot. Butler is screen on Harden. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Curry's shot is off. Clippers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. No good from outside.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Leonard with the steal.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
Warriors leading by 19 points. Upside Curry to the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Jones, the pass to Harden. drills it from outside.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Poke loose. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Shoots it. Again, the Clippers. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Harden with a screen on Green. Leonard attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Draymond Green.
And it goes on Draymond Green. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
To the middle, here's Jackson Davis.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. That's good from Stephen Curry. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Leonard on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. Payton outside. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Jackson Davis. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Jones kicks to Harden. Now Leonard, guarded by Green. Launches it from deep. Leonard, no luck. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Powell against Curry. Butler, a screen on Powell. From deep three-point land, Curry can't get it to go. From deep three-point land, it's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one, thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge. And the
Year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
All right, check it out. Golden State's opening lineup. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Payton attacking, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Green. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Exum's checked in for Marshall.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
And it's blocked by Davis. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. On defense, the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Now here's Curry. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Irving with it. Green picks him up. There's Davis with the 3. First shot won't go. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now Curry. And he comes up with a bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Irving. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside Curry. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And it's Trace Jackson Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Payton against Irving. Down low. Davis hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, that's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. From the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Curry looking it over. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 7.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Thompson, a screen on Payton. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. From deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he approaches the game from a scorer's mentality, so Klay Thompson creating a second chance opportunity there.
Outside Curry. Outside for Butler. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
Outside Irving to the inside. Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Gary Payton II.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Anthony Davis.
And he sinks the second.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Exum. Right side Curry. Green, a screen. Here's Butler. The kick out, Curry. Unloads. Nice D from Thompson. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 8.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Outside Curry. Jackson Davis a screen. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. The Warriors trailing. Fires for 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 14 points for him.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Kyrie Irving.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Over Irving. Here's Payton. Swatted away. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Irving. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Irving, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Thompson. Payton with a steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Butler passes to Curry. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Butler. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
Yeah, you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Butler inside.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Irving against Payton. Right side, Irving. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. The offensive rebound. Green. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Oh, Butler! Getting aggressive.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense out of the pick and roll.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Gafford with a screen on Payton. Inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. They push it up 4 on 3. And here's Butler outside. Hits the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Irving. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
How about the burst from Draymond Green? Boy, he gets a step and delivers.
Davis a screen. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Green. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. It's stolen. And here come the Warriors in transition. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. The first half is in the books, and
You know what you're going to get from Jimmy Butler every time he takes the floor? All-out effort and toughness.
Look, he's doing his...
Now let's take a moment here for a... And that's a wrap on...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Washington and Lively down low. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Hield. Four on the clock. There's a screen by Kuminga. And the basket by Hield. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's closely guarded. Martin misses. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Kuminga throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The Warriors lead by 5. Hield with the ball. There's the drive. Outside Moody. And there's a pick. Over to the wing. Hield from outside. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Nice shot by Christie.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Now here's Hield. Kuminga with a screen on Dinwiddie. Hield against Washington. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Christie passes to Washington. It's Lively, high post. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hield drives in. Pass to post. Outside Moody. Kuminga with a screen on Martin. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. And it's in there. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Washington a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Martin on the wing. Jacks up at 3. The rebound by Post.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
The Warriors lead by 6. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Dinwiddie against Hield. Martin outside. The layup off target.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Moody. Outside Pajemski. Three-pointer. Sure, from 3-point range. Pajemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
Well, rise and fire on the catch. Spencer Dinwiddie ready for action.
Outside heel. Misses in close. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to post. Back to heel. Here's post. 6 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by Dinwiddie. In transition. Here they come. And he jams it home with authority.
What a defensive effort from Spencer Dinwiddie. The wingspan and the hustle create these steals.
Kuminga with a screen on Dinwiddie. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Here's Curry. Curry takes it in. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. To the middle. Puts the move on. And the layup by Butler. Assisted. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
Irving, the pass to Exum. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. There's a screen. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Nice one. One-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Irving looking around. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Payton. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
And here's Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Gafford picks him up. Curry against Davis. There's the 3. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Payton. Butler on the wing. From behind the arc. And he sinks it again. And 7 of 7 from the field now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Second team foul.
Irving for three. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. 1:56 left in the game. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Payton against Irving to stop the run. They get it back. Exum, right side. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 14. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
That one falls, coming off Davis' feed.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Jackson Davis is screen. And here's Curry for three. Sinks it from distance.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
16 seconds left in the fourth.
Kyrie Irving, fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Curry.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Now Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Curry from deep three-point land. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel... Allie, thank you as always.
The team appreciates
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.
And open. Day here for both of these teams. Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Eubanks in at the five, roaming the paint. Now, here is Harden. Takes the three.
Great contest from AD there. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here is Harden. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving for three. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jones dishes to Leonard. Irving against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And we're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden still showing that burst.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indy. Jones, that's for two. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
Here's Eubanks. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Marshall.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Irving against Jones. Out to the right wing. The 3, Marshall. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the inside. And finished off by Leonard.
He'll throw it up there in the claw. Get it.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Leonard, no luck. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Down low, tipped away. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. From past the arc, finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, that's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Harden the pass to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent. And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Irving surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Marshall. Here's Irving. He's got 5. Outside for Davis. Thompson from long range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Irving. 5 on the clock. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
There is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 9.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Leonard, the pass to Eubanks.
Well, with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots. The play
and I think when it comes to some of the more
the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard, who just stays with it and is unshaken.
And that one's good, Irving.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Leonard against Davis. Leonard dishes to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 3. Out to Thompson from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Mavericks.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson to look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Lively. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Davis kicks to Marshall. Powell with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. A shot by Harden, wide open. It's good from long range.
3.
Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Lively a screen on Jones. Now Irving. He has 7, and there's the drive. Thompson from long range makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Harden with it, picked up by Davis. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
This offense just continues to impress.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Harden the pass to Eubanks. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Irving. Davis. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the corner, Powell with it. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. Into the lane. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance. That'll do it for our show tonight.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Brown. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Coffee in at the 2. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
The screen from Brown. Here's Coffee. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Dallas has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Exum with it. Zubac defending for the lead, and it's good on the layup. Exum's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 2.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Pass to Gafford. Up top, Washington. Zubac defending. That shot wide open. Exum's got his second basket of the night.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Coffee, and there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Coffee. He's defended by Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. And Coffee gets it to go. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Washington passes to Gafford. Back to Washington. And here is Gafford. Batum with the steal. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead. Here's Dinwiddie. The teardrop falls in. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Zubac.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Bogdanovich again, Los Angeles.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Outside for Martin. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gafford. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's the screen. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Leonard, the pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Eubanks. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3 points.
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Shot on the wing. Leonard with the steal. The shot, no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Takes it out to Leonard. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Irving passes to Davis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
In the corner, Eubanks with it. Harden against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. Takes it inside. No good on the shot. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. The kick out to Irving. Misses the 3.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Irving dishes to Thompson. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Harden outside. 13 feet away. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lively is screen on Jones. Irving for 3. The putback. Lively controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Harden's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
So many times in his career, Harden just stepped up in these big moments.
And there is a whistle. It'll go on Jared Jones. That's his third foul of the game. Irving drives in. Thompson from long range. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Davis kicks to Thompson. Back to Davis. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been
First team foul. James Harden.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
James Harden has really made a science of working himself to the free throw line, and we see that here once again.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. And now the go-to guy in these situations, Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Jones against Irving. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Pass to Eubanks. Harden against Thompson. Harden the pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Eubanks. Count.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Pass to Eubanks. Jones for 3. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Leonard. Harden from outside. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3.
Still a premier defender. Draymond might be the best we've seen guarding multiple positions, playing D with passion.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Stolen by Harden. Lets it go from deep. Up again.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
There's Jackson Davis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. Curry against Harden. Crafty move, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that could make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Curry against Harden. Curry surveys. Butler, a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. There's the triple. Payton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Jones with a screen on Green. Here's Leonard. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Up top, Curry, defended by Harden. Harden against Curry. Butler on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Harden with the block.
Ooh, nice hustle on defense from Harden, showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Out to the wing. Back to Curry. Five on the clock. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Leonard's shot's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Green. No points yet. Howe with a steal. Leonard against Butler. Leonard gets the bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Harden. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis a screen. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Leonard. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry, no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. The shot's good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Harden against Curry. Butler, a screen on Harden. Curry passes to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Emphatic finish from Butler.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Harden. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. Yes, And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Powell against Curry. Back to Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Jackson Davis a screen for 3.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Warriors trail by 15. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Now here's Butler. He has 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Zubac finds Leonard. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 1st foul.
3rd team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the 1st half. Here's Harden. Leonard outside.
As hard-nosed as they come, Butler forces you to do extra to score against him.
Outside Curry. Clock at 4. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Leonard. Butler against Jones. Outside for Harden. Drills it from deep. Harden's got 6.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Left side Curry. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the 2nd half.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that 1st half?
There's greatness.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And as we dive into the 2nd half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for the Clippers. Amir Coffey out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position.
At 220 pounds, Hield is a bigger guard. Helps him absorb some of those hits.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for James Harden.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Here's Coffey. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hield against Simmons. Pass to post. And here's Kuminga for three. Here's post. Eubanks defending. Hield up top. There's a screen by Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Over Simmons. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 12. Up the floor. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hield against Simmons. Hield with the ball. Inside. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's a screen. Bogdanovic passes to Coffey. Can't get it to drop.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Out to Hield. Lets the three fly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
Here's Simmons. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter. Warriors trail by 12. Left side Hield. And here's Kuminga for three. Another three for Golden State.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Coffey. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Hield against Simmons. Now here's Hield. Tightly guarded.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
They set the screen. Simmons against Hield. Clock at 6. Outside Kuminga. No good on the three.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Batum. Jones, he's checked in for Coffey. And Norman Powell subbed in for Bogdanovic. Outside for Green. Back to Curry. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Butler, a screen on Simmons. Back to Green. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leonard's got 22.
Over the years, man, we've seen Leonard become a knockdown three-point shooter. Got to get out on him now.
Butler's got space. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Will it go? And there's Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 10.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Right side, Harden. Leonard can't get it to go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Butler. Takes the 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard with a screen on Butler. Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Here's Jackson Davis. It's blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Leonard with the ball. Payton covering. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Curry. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the inside.
Ooh, Butler with a little extra sauce on that one.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Harden, the pass to Simmons. Harden with a screen on Payton. Back to Harden. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Butler. Outside Payton. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Basketball. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And then Harden with the jam.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the D, right to a shot.
Curry against Harden. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Payton. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons with it. Payton covering. Leonard with a screen on Butler. And it's Harden penetrating. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Left side Butler. Here's Payton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 11 points here in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Back to Leonard. Butler against Harden. To the inside. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Curry's shot is off. To the paint. Out to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. And a two-handed jam.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Leonard against Green. Shot by Leonard, no good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Stephen Curry.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Dante Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Butler out there with Green. Then it's Curry. Then there's Payton. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
When you look at these role players, the Mavs have Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And here's Irving. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, Irving. And the layup is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, Coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Irving. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And here is Curry. Pass to Post. They kick it out to Green. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. And here is Butler. His three-pointer's off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now, here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Curry against Thompson. Curry looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Davis with a screen on Butler. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Outside Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Thompson just tricking the defense there, getting them in the air before taking this shot. Good work.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Stephen Curry. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Irving passes to Gafford. Back to Irving. Pass to Exum. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
55 seconds left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Butler. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Bucket is good.
And Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Now here's Curry. He's defended by Exum. It's Curry with the drive. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Curry. Fires the three. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Davis. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Irving against Butler. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him, and it's in there. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Exum, knocked away. It's stolen by Green, and here we go. It's Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. And Curry has it in the corner. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Warriors leading by 5. It's Curry outside. Curry making it look so easy.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Exum with it. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Curry is inside. He's defended by Exum. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Over Exum. Butler, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Irving attacking. And that one drops for him. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision-making reset, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Butler. Exum pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And that one is off. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Butler against Irving. Davis kicks to Thompson. Irving a screen on Payton. Thompson misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Curry. He's defended by Exum. Curry is inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Outside Curry. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Curry passes to Butler. Outside for Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Curry's been given the defense.
That'll do it for our show today.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Moody. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Hield against Dinwiddie. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Podziemski with it. Back to Jackson-Davis. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Martin from outside. They get it back. Dallas moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Marshall. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hand.
Healed right side. Pass to Moody. Outside, Kuminga. Takes the 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mavericks trailed by 3. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
They kick out to Hield. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hield against Dinwiddie. There's the screen. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called. Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, here's Jackson Davis.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here are the Warriors now. 6-point game. Pass to Hield. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And that quick first step of Dinwiddie, very dangerous once he gets a foot advantage on the D.
Hield against Dinwiddie. Hield outside. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Pajemski, covered by Martin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pajemski's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Marshall with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hield against Dinwiddie. Hield outside. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. Washington against Kuminga. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Pass to Moody. And the turnover again by Golden State.
Mavericks basketball.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Martin. Now Marshall. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the one of the day, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Thompson. Into the three.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dante Exum.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
And he's good on the second. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Irving. Pass to Exum to tie it up. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Thompson outside. Back to Exum. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Most has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gafford against Curry. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Post, covered by Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Thompson, a screen on Butler. Irving kicks to Exum. Pass to Thompson. Exum with it. Butler covering. Good on the bucket. Exum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Butler sets a screen for Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Here's Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. 1:44 left in the fourth. Irving passes to Gafford. A shake. And Gafford throws it down.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Curry on the drive. Pass to post. Curry against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 9. Curry can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Irving kicks to Gafford. And here's Thompson, defended by Payton. Thompson a string on Butler. Here's Irving. Pass to Exum. Now Davis. Anthony Davis attacking. It falls.
No question about it. Touch with Anthony Davis.
Here's Curry. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul.
Draymond Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Thompson. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting to the left.
Right on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler to force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Dallas taking this win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.